So here we are, we just arrived at the bird park. Now we're gonna head inside. First we're gonna get some tickets over there, just behind us, and then into the bird park we go. Bless you, by the way. Check the prices of the entrance fee. 63 for adults.
63.
63. 63 for adults and 42 for children, as you can see on the sign there. While Maro buys the tickets, I look behind us. He has a parking area where we just got dropped. Just over the road is the Orchid Garden. So if you do come here to the bird park, you can just cross over the road and you can sort of see on the sign there that it's the Orchid Garden entrance over there. There you have it. Our tickets. Put down here on the bench and a map of the KL Birdpark. So, lead the way. Security puts the ticket around your arm once you go in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And then we go.
There we have it.
Let's see, what are you telling me?
We are here.
We have that whole area to walk through. We did it last time we were in Kuala Lumpur. It was such a nice park, we decided to do it again.
Yeah.
So we make our way in with.
Yeah. Starting from that side there.
Yeah.
It's easy because it's not so many roads here, so one can make just a circle like that and come back here then here.
Oh, let's get going.
Yeah.
Already hear the birds chirping in there. Let's go through.
Let's go.
Here we go. And here we have the first view of the bird park. Already some birds flying around. Just up there on the bird box there's a white parrot posing also. There he is there. Quite a beautiful bird, the one here on the fence. Quite a talkative one also. Hello there. Hello, hello. Here we have the love Avery, they call it. What are those budgies? What do you call those?
I don't know.
So, let's enter the park.
Something like
Yeah. Here are the peacocks in the background. And here we come. In the main enclosure. Look up at the skyline. You can see the nets closing in. This is one of Asia's biggest, if not biggest, free flying bird parks. If I remember correctly. Hello. Look at this lovely waterfall enclosure. Nicely perched there on top of the rocks, grooming. He was grooming. There you go. Looking down from above where we are now, we're going to be heading down into that area. There are a lot of birds, bigger birds down there also I can see. Peacock just jumped over there. See his tail sticking out to the right of Maro. There we have him. The colourful bird. Get a closer look at him there. All those colours. Quite a setup the Peacock has there. Look at that. Okay, turn a little bit over to us. Wow. Oh, over to the other side too. For everybody. He knows what he's doing. He's getting good shots there, hopefully. Okay, that peacock sitting there has a little bit more of an impressive tail of feathers. Look at that. Listen to those birds. Just a quick look behind us. See where Maro is. There you are. Moving down a little. I really enjoy these parks in Asia. It's not just the animals and the birds, it's also the vegetation. It just grows naturally, everything here. You're getting some good shots there. Little bit of fence blocking this shot. But still, at least we can see him over there. We're both trying to focus on this bird through the fence. It's a bit difficult from here. I think Maro's lens can catch it a bit better than I can. All of these peacock-looking birds are actually called white peafowls. And we're moving on again. Down there in that direction, there's a kiosk, cafe where you can buy some drinks and some snacks. Also the toilet areas are down there. Sunday, 10 past 10 here. Already pretty busy. Popular with Asian tourists, Malaysian and Europeans. There's the shop over there. Down in that direction there are some lavatories. Just down here in the area of the lavatories. Looking up towards the kiosk, cafeteria up there. And we get a little bit further up again, show you the birds up in the trees. Up there you can see the nest I was talking about. Look at that. Really busy there.
Maxi is in the toilet, so I'm filming this scene here. I don't know what complaints do they have. They have a good gossip going on there. Okay, now it's over, I guess. No, it's not.
Really going on.
They're big babies.
And they're on their elbows.
Big babies still looking for food from mommy.
Is that what they want?
What you see? She's vomiting the food now.
Ah, quite noisy, guys. Good meal going on there. Everybody's hungry here. Trying to find more food in the beach. So many lovely birds here. So that one here, if you'll just turn a little bit. Let's have a look at this one, eating some what looks like papaya. Definitely papaya. It's a lovely bird, isn't it? That white one. Really getting some goodies there. Another one there. Curious looking one. Okay, yellow golden pigeon. Look at these guys lounging over here. Amazing looking birds. Quite a long beak too. And very comfortable there. For those of you who want to have your photo taken with the parrots, there is that option also. Bonsai tree here. And heading down into that area straight ahead. And this lovely tree here also. Let's not forget the trees. Lovely garden. Oh, that's a nice one. He's almost got a feather in the back of his head, that bird.
Yeah.
This is what you call Sunday relaxation, away from everybody else, minding your own business. Everybody stops what they were doing suddenly, looking at us. Very aware that I'm here, that bird. Also relaxing here, enjoying the shade. This big group of birds.
Look at the tenderness.
Yeah. Grooming. Ah, leave me alone now. You got it. One more flea. Yummy, yummy. Good massage also. And as you can see, everything, so most of the garden is open enclosures. These birds are pretty unique. Also the sound they make. I saw them at the Singapore Zoo. They're really making a deep bass kind of sound. Just come up here to the owl enclosure. Got two of them. Quite an amazing looking bird. It almost looks like they are stuffed. This is the real deal. We'll come back to this guy in a moment when he decides to look at the camera.
There is one who wants to be an owl.
He wants to be... He's sleeping up there. Beautiful bird. Just opened his eyes for that. And he's ready to pose, at least with one eye. How about the other eye? You to open up? Yeah? No? Open the other eye. Oh. Look at that. The other one just above here just decided to pass out. Are you sleeping? I don't blame you. Feathers blocking the eyes. Actually quite a few of them. There's another one down here. Different kind, as you can see.
Michael, what's coming down from that owl? Don't know.
One more over here, grooming itself. And there are the three of them meditating up there on their branches. It's amazing how they keep their balance. As Maro says, here we have an owl wannabe. Just decided to come here and pose also. We're heading down there in a moment or two, straight in that direction. Last time we were here, that's where we actually saw some wild monkeys down in that area.
Yeah.
And in this enclosure we have some eagles. I suppose they can't fly freely with us. Maybe they would suddenly attack. They are birds of prey. I think I can get a little bit closer in on that one there on the left and give it a go. Look at the beauty of that eagle. So we can get a bit closer to his face. And there he is. Someone in a wheelchair there. I would say this place is very handicap friendly also. There don't appear to be any monkeys at this stage, not yet. As Maro said, maybe they managed to patch the hole up there in the...
Up there are some patches.
Yeah. We are going to be sharing this bridge with that peacock. Just crossing over. We just put the speed on. Oi, look at that run. One guy cooling off in the pond there in the center of the picture.
He's the most cleverest in the park.
The cleverest in the park.
I would do the same if I was him.
On a hot day like this, time for a sweat test. Show how hot it is already. Worthwhile to come here or not?
Oh yes, it's lovely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Here comes my sweat test.
Oh, it's working.
It's working.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty wet. It's a hot, humid day, and I think the netting above us makes it even hotter. It sort of keeps the heat in here, like a nursery. When you walk in there, plant nursery are also pretty hot with the nylon nets. There's a bridge we just crossed. Look at how it goes down into a valley here with the stream. sure this is very natural. And then the netting as we look upwards over the entire park. Just up ahead of us here we have the ostriches. See if any ostriches will come closer to Maro. Last time we had an inquisitive one coming over to us. There's one of them there. Sure you can see the microphone here. What do you think of the microphone as you pass by? Nope, not interested. Definitely a lot of peacocks here in this park. There's another banyan tree. Are those the ones we have in Denmark?
European chain.
Have those in the forest close by to where we live. We always see these birds.
Yeah.
Lovely bird. Quick correction. Maro says it's called the Eurasian.
Yeah.
Eurasian jay.
But definitely also in West Europe, so that's what we have in the forest.
Yeah, European and Asian.
Yeah.
And there we had a monkey coming out of the hedge. Coming this way.
Oops.
Oh, we don't want him to take our stuff.
Huh?
He's just got to sit there and pose.
Yeah. I'm out again.
Not sure where he's going. Look at that. He has a plan. He's planning something. He found a whole egg for himself. Very calmly helped himself to that. Gonna open that. Oh yeah.
Biting a hole there now.
Yeah. He knew exactly what he was looking for. Goodies. Lucky you. Oh, he's gonna be on his way with that one. Must be enjoyed by yourself. It's like the whole gang is coming, or at least there's one more. He's got his egg, planning his escape route. And the companion is up there on the fence, waiting to get a
Oh, he's sitting on the tree there.
piece of the goodies. You think you gotta get to? He's trying to open the net or what? Enjoy one egg. Bite that open. Hard-boiled egg or what? And moving on again.
Yeah.
You can see the skyline behind us. Not sure if you can see through the nets, the KL Tower and the Petronas Towers. They are just over there. And the National Mosque is just over here. You can see the rooftop of it. There's a little bit better view of the ostrich. Hopefully he'll turn around a little bit in a moment, which he is doing, I can see. Coming over to have a look at me here, I can see. The mouth open. There's another lake. They really have some lovely enclosures here, or one big lovely enclosure. Look at that beautiful one down there. A little bit different from the others. Almost like a pincushion flower. Just came down for a closer look at that pincushioned head one. Moved behind the bushes over here. Hopefully Maro's catching it just behind. There it is again. Nice pose. Oh yes. Lovely. And the other way? Turn a little bit to your left. Not to your left. Come on. Yes, that's it. And that's it. Very nice. Thank you so much. That was quite something. I like that bird. Going straight ahead again. We'll be heading up in that direction there. Passing the lake here. And here the sightseeing helicopter above us again. Maro and I have tried that sightseeing helicopter and it's very worthwhile. If you haven't watched our Kuala Lumpur chopper ride video before, go to our Kuala Lumpur playlist and watch all our Kuala Lumpur travel videos, or I'll leave a link to the chopper ride in the comment section below. Heading downward again, take note of the net above us. Maro's just capturing, is it durian or is it jackfruit, that one?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, capturing that. If you know if that's a durian or a jackfruit, please leave a comment down below in the comment section. Just zooming in a little bit closer so you can be sure. Is this a jackfruit or is it a durian fruit? This is a very big park, so give yourself time to be here.
Anyway, have you mentioned that it's very easy to access also with a pram or wheelchair?
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Yeah?
Yes, very handicap friendly and pram friendly. I didn't say pram friendly, so there you got it from Maro. Pram friendly and handicap friendly. Look at that house towering up above the park behind the nets. Plenty of places to sit and get some shade and relax. You need a little break along the way. Everybody's doing their own thing here. He looks like he's bringing materials for a nest. Quite a branch you got there. Somebody's going to be very happy when you drag that home. Don't trip on your branch. Onward we go. Are you surviving there, Maro?
Yes.
Once again, don't forget to take note of the foliage. It's also very beautiful, at least from those of us who come from Europe and are not used to seeing these kind of plants. Quite a tree Maro's walking under there too. Oh, we also got to go to the zoo.
What?
Oh, we also got to go to the zoo.
Yeah.
Good. I like these parks.
Yeah, lovely. Look the snake up there.
Hell, there's a snake. Well, in my opinion, the birds look very happy in this park. Maro's got a
on the
job for
yellow
me.
one.
I can hear.
Focus on that yellow one on the tree there.
Another little yellow bird there in the tree. Grooming himself. We have another yellow bird. Look at that. Anyway, back to the little stream here, as I was saying. Look how everybody's just chilling, enjoying themselves on this Sunday afternoon. And once again, there you can see the view of the KL Tower up there. As we make our way down towards that bridge, where I know there are a lot of nice, colourful birds on the riverbed under the bridge. So the birds can fly in here also, there's plenty of space to fly. Maro's capturing one of the red birds under the bridge, as I said. There's some very colourful ones there. There we have one of them there. Beautiful red colour. Nice place to get some food. And next to the running water, hopefully that's fresh water. Lovely area. If you look closer in the middle of the river, you see a lizard swimming along there. Also having it good. And just behind me we have this guy passing by, flying along down there. Let's try and see if we can zoom in on the red guy here. He was looking the other way last time I tried to catch him. There we go, that's a better picture. And more noisy babies up ahead as I climb this stairway. Maro catching a photo there, and watch it on Facebook or Instagram. Seen these guys a few times now. I'm not going to film them too much. Yeah, this view coming up on. See it with the waterfall. Get a shot of the enclosure here. And a closer look at that waterfall there in the distance at the end of the enclosure. Very nice. Now we're going into another little enclosure. An enclosure within an enclosure. There's a pond in there with some fish. I remember there were some pretty colourful birds there also. And ducks at least. And fish and waterfall. The duck has quite a colorful beak. And we have a brown one over there. The fish swimming past it. Very cute looking duck. Oh. That's a very colorful looking bird that just arrived. It's also a duck of sorts. Just over here on the wall, a pair of black swans. Don't see many of those in Denmark. There's plenty of white swans, but we never see the black swans. A nice looking bird there. A colorful little one. Some goodies.
There's no weather on the...
Nothing like a delicious piece of papaya. Over to enjoy.
Oh.
Yummy, yummy.
Cock and hen are coming join the park.
We even have a chicken coming to join in. Another one just here next to me. Hello. Really some lovely views here. Yeah. How are you doing there with the heat?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. This is like a group shot where we look at the viewers and we sort of give our opinion of the weather and that kind of thing. By the way, it's December. We've been rainless for about a week since we've been here.
Lovely.
It's a good season to travel. It's around Christmas time at the moment, December. So if you're unsure about whether to travel here in Kuala Lumpur in December, we can say at least from this first time in December, we very lucky with the weather.
And don't trust the weather reports because they all say thunderstorms and rain,
thunder clouds and rain, and it's not.
No.
It's very sunny.
Some few times in the evening, just for a while.
Yeah.
It rained, but that's all. Very perfect.
Off we go again. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Oh, we have the kiosk. We're doing a pit stop up there.
Oh yeah, I need something cool to drink.
Something sugary. Coming from a Scandinavian winter to this, it's absolute paradise to walk in the greenery again. And people are still arriving. I can see even more people than when we came. Time is now almost 10 to 1 in the afternoon. I guess people have had their lunch and now they're coming out. Perhaps also after midday people go out because it's a bit cooler than last time. Oh, they got cheesels. Cheesels. You get those for sure. Hi there. Let's see what we're gonna have to drink. Soft drinks are $4.60 a can.
I take one mango fruit tea.
The mango?
Yeah.
I don't see. Or any other exotic. There's a big coconut for those who even want a
Twister,
coconut.
you like the apple twister.
That's not the twister, those aren't the ones we had. Maybe I'll take a apple twister. Not for mango juice. That one also has mango. Smooth mango. What's the difference?
Well, maybe that's sparkling.
I don't think it's sparkling, they're all fresh juice.
Well,
I'm gonna have the apple juice. And then get that cheese. Twister. Cheezels also.
these two and that one.
13.50.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Someone has good here. One of the tourists has had a coconut and he gets to finish off the goodies inside. What's better than that? Just relaxing here, ready for a drink and some chips. Maro's catching that bird with the coconut. He's just staring at us, this guy here. Like wondering if anything's going to come his way. I think we got to give you something. You're not allowed to be fed. Tell that to Maro. And for some chips. Quite a difficult one to open, this one. Peacock came here on my right. As we opened the bag of chips, we had this little gathering suddenly arrive around us. white ones over there. This guy came also. Seems everybody came to join us. It's apple twisters. Very good. Want to taste? It's like the ones we had in Singapore. Taste your mango quickly also. Good with pieces in. I'm not a mango fan, but that's quite good. And then of course we have the cheesels. I think we had cheese rings in there.
Yeah, more spicy.
What was the name of the lake we went around?
Titiwangsa. If you haven't seen our bicycle ride around the Titiwangsa lake, go to our playlist.
It's a middle-aged couple bicycling around on a bloody hot sunny day in Kuala Lumpur. And none of you wanted to watch it. It's one of our worst performing videos. So please go leave it some likes. Watch it a little bit, 2 or 3 minutes, so it can at least be watched. But highly appreciate that. We worked hard that day to do a bicycle ride for all of you. Just kidding. But go like it please and watch it. Another bird with materials for its nest. About to fly. Really stretching out, basking in the sun there. Open wings. Nice flying area. No. As Maro says, I'm standing under the tree right under the nest. Not very safe. I could get shot at from above. Better just catch that pelican standing there. Up on the pole, actually. Oh, they're not all pelicans, it's just the pelican there on the pole. And there we have the pelican pose. Whatever he's doing with his underjaw. On we go, off to the next enclosure. We've got to pass through all these guys here in front of us.
Karate Kid.
Enough for them here.
Any chance to pass?
No, we don't go this
we
way.
can
No
go.
entry at that way. Very nice posing. Just saw that there's some flamingos down there. We'll head down and have a look at those too. Wow. It's quite something.
I have never seen that one.
No, seen that before and know what it is. Please let us know down below in the comments. It's some kind of a goose. Look at that bump on its head. 1:15, and as we zoom in on these flamingo over here, you can hear the call to prayer in the background. Beautiful creatures, the flamingo. These ones aren't as pink as some of the other ones we've seen. Still very beautiful.
Funny neck, huh?
Very funny neck. Once again at the opposite end of the garden there's a peacock showing his stuff. Quite a bit more colorful than the other ones we've seen, I believe. Hopefully he'll turn this way. Looks like he will. Oh yes, look at that. Lovely. Quite the colorful bird. Look at all those eyes along the bottom of the wings. Feathers, bottom of the long feathers. Now we're off to the next enclosure. Still warm, got a bit cloudy now, which helps cool us off. Yeah, I wonder why they're locked up and the other ones were free. Black crown crane, the one I called the pincushion.
One with the beard. Golden sometimes can be out.
And we're in. These enclosures are more caged. It will be a little bit more difficult to film here. Where it's difficult, I won't film. There's no point because it'll be such a lousy picture. Here in the corner, this cage we have the great hornbills. Let's see if I can zoom through the cage here and catch him there. I can. Unfortunately, his back is to us. can see the big hornbill. Oh, there we go. Now we can see his head, opening his mouth a little bit. And there you have it.
All that attention to him.
Yeah, quite a bill he has there anyway. Look at that. Almost looks like a crab claw. At this point there's an area where you can get some satay up in the restaurant. There's also a gift shop up there. We're not going to go there today. Those of you who want some souvenirs, gifts here from the bird park, you can get them there. You can also get them at the exit, I seem to remember. We've got to continue walking in here now. Maro's leading the way here. Nice shady area.
Look at those.
Yeah, lovely flowers. I better zoom in. I think Maro's having a problem focusing on it. As am I can see. And there we go. It just appeared in the picture suddenly. Lovely. Beautiful flower. Quite a multi-level restaurant up there. Not sure what Maro's capturing here. You seen something good?
I'm trying. I can't focus now inside the car. Now I got it.
Ah, he's looking out the box there. Ah, he's looking away again. He's just popping his head out there. And I can't focus as usual. There we go. Nice shot.
Yeah.
Got eyebrows. Lovely eyebrows. Lovely. If you're wondering what these big poles are, this is what holds the giant nets up over the gardens. Up the walkway we go. Into zone 4. And this is also the area of the bird show. If you want to watch the bird show, you can also get photographs in this area. There's a proper photo booth, as they call it, where you can get photographed with all sorts of funny birds. There's also a kiosk coming up over KL Birdpark, Malaysia. Some of the parrots and birds you can be photographed with. Plenty of choices.
Look, the black one. They're beautiful.
Black one, where is the black one? Was it kookaburra? The black one Maro was talking about. Is that a kookaburra or a cockatiel? I'm not quite sure. If you know, please leave us a comment down below, those of you who know.
Because it's closed here, that's why they can't come to eat the coconut here.
Yes. Nice cafe area. There was lavatories here. We're going straight up here. Warm afternoon sun.
Well, the parrot, oriental bird, waterfall.
Yeah, the waterfall. It was a high one, I remember. Maro doesn't reckon they're in cages. Actually, they're not, so we can actually photograph them. Lovely. A lot of people, though. Must be feeding them. Lovely colors. Yes, a little bit. The colors on these birds. The tongue's going in, licking up that lovely milk. As you can see, you can also feed them. Lovely little birds. With all those colors. Someone's got a nice piece of corn here. I'm really enjoying it. As you can see, it's also a very big enclosure and nicely without cages or bars, so we can actually take some nice photos of them.
Anyhow, the parrots can have such lovely colors, huh?
They're lovely.
Oh, looking lovely.
I just saw you and decided to come and film you.
That's a beautiful color.
Lovely. Hello.
Look.
Yeah. You're showing it the monitor. You can see itself looking at itself in the monitor.
Hello. Of course, I lose the focus when they're two of them.
This is a Peacock's parrot, if I pronounced it correctly. It looks more like a bird of prey to me than a parrot. Doesn't that look like an eagle of sorts? It's like an eagle more than a... Up we go again. I wonder if somebody tore the ceiling apart. Look up. Some bird escaped. Pulling those to pieces. On we go. Over towards the waterfall, and now there are a lot of cages coming up, making it difficult for, at least for me, to film. Walk over here to the edge. See a ostrich happily perched down there. Some emus. We'll have a look at them when we get down to that area a little bit later on. I suppose this is a good vantage point, so I'll zoom in on them already here, just in case we can't see them when we're behind the fence down there. While they're feeding there, we can have a look at these two. Look at the way they sit, almost like a dog, resting on their elbows. Down there in the other end we have the male ostrich. Definitely an ostrich.
I don't know if you can hold it fast and pheasant like
Oh, it's looking lovely.
I couldn't do that.
I'm gonna try. There we have him. Beautiful bird. Golden pheasant. I don't think we're going to be, as I've said before, we're not going to film much here by the cages. But it's difficult for both of us to focus through the fence. We can't get close enough. And if you're really going to go through the fence with the lens, first of all, it's difficult. With mine, Maro is maybe a little bit easier. But they've got bars in front, and we don't want to just jump over like some people are doing. We follow the rules and stay behind the bars, but that means we can't photograph the birds in the way we want to. But it doesn't matter. You get the idea. You can come see for yourselves. It's worth it. And just looking to our right as we walk down the path, there we have the KL Tower in the background again. Beautiful day. Don't let those clouds make you think otherwise. It's very hot. Skies are blue above us. What are we looking at now, Maro?
Violet turaco, Malay peacock pheasant,
I have to
and
try.
straw-headed bulbul.
Which one am I looking at now? The dark one here.
That is violet turaco.
Violet Turoko just made a run for it as the camera came over. It's the same as when we were at the zoo. I experienced it in Singapore and in Kuala Lumpur. As soon as we got to get the perfect shot and we lined up with the animal, the monkey or whatever it is, they turn their backs to us. It's as if they know we're taking photographs.
Yeah.
It's as if they want to tip first or something like that.
There was like absolutely fantastic waterfall.
Here, in this place.
Huh?
Coming up there. Look at the pole behind you that holds up the entire net.
Wasn't it in Taipei?
Oh, it's here. It's a big one here.
Was it here?
Yeah. It's a huge waterfall. There it is. Over on the left.
I think Singapore had one big one also.
Now they had a big one also, but this one's bigger as far as I remember. Anyway, if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to leave us a like below. And consider subscribing and also following us on Facebook and Instagram. If you agree with us that this is a lovely bird park, please leave us a comment down below and of course a like. Quite a lot of work gone into this park. We're going to be going up that way through the door there, through the waterfall. Waterfall Avery. Thank you, Maro. Immediately we met with the peacock up there on the bank. And a beautiful enclosure here. And under the waterfall we go. The waterfall shot. Almost like it's raining out over the jungle. Closer look at the pelican. We're winding our way down these stairs here any moment now.
$6 60 something per person, 63 I think.
63 ringgits per person, Maro thinks. Pretty much worth the money.
Yeah.
I've already been here for many hours. There's a waterfall. You'll just show me from behind. Lovely waterfall. Have you ever been to this bird park before? Or to any other bird parks that you can recommend that we visit in other countries? Please leave us a comment down below. We'd love to hear your experiences, both here and at other bird parks.
Are you having water bottle with?
Maro just finished our last water. I didn't bring any water.
Yes, you did.
She hopes I did. While I was filming earlier on, you heard the peacock. Well, he was hiding up here under the shelter. Are we having anything inspirational to tell?
Everybody can come here and make their own opinion, but I don't think anybody comes here and says that it wasn't nice.
Yes, and even nature conservationists, you must agree that if there has to be captivity, this park has done it very, very well.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Singapore.
Yeah, in Singapore. I don't want to get in on the debate of zoos and birds and that kind of thing. It's not for me to do, but
Yeah, Chris.
absolutely agree. Not going to say more than that. Anyway, look at that, what I have here. It's my rational water.
Water.
I haven't even touched it.
Water.
Maro's already finished her bottle and now she's just eyeing this thing out. God's nectar. And she's got my water. You don't want to be stuck in a desert with Maro. I can go for hours without water. Maro will finish everything. You know those movies where there's somebody who's stealing rations in the night when there's crash victims and then in a desert or on a desert island and they don't know who it is? Maro is that one sneaking around in the evening stealing water rations.
I need my water. I'm sweating so much.
Nice thing is you can buy food for the fish and feed them, as they're doing here. So they're all grouping together, get their share of the feed. Really big one there, over there on the left. He's the king of the lake here. And here we get the last shot of the waterfall.
That's fun.
We're not going over there, but that's the amphitheater for the bird park over there.
And children's playground.
Children's playground also. That's where we came from down there. So we're coming to the end of the walk in the park. We hope you've enjoyed that.
4.5 hours.
I'll film a little bit on the way out through the gift shop. I probably won't talk so much there. We'll see if we can catch a taxi. Yeah, gift shop through it very quickly without buying anything. We're going to see if we can catch a taxi for a reasonable price. We're going to have to probably squabble about whether they must turn the meter on or not. And we'll probably end up paying around 20 ringgits. I think at rush hour at this time it's probably a good idea to pay 20 ringgits.
Yeah.
But let's see. Hopefully we can get to the hotel relatively quickly and freshen up a bit before we go to the lounge to relax. Anyway, thanks for walking with us, and we'll see you maybe in the gift shop or maybe at the hotel. Let's see where the next scene opens.